Hi everyone. If you can hear me, please do let me know. I'm using a mic. So if you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section, please. Thank you. Do let me know if you can hear me, guys. Okay, because I've got a mic on and I'm purposely using the mic so that once I start playing the stuff I want to play so that you guys can hear me clearly. I'm just gonna wait for maybe another 1 minute. Hello, Hoje Moy, how are you? Thanks for joining my live. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. And I'm just going to wait for 1 more minute and then we will start because I've got an appointment. Well, not really an appointment. I need to go grab a couple of things from the shop. All right. Thank you so much for confirming that. So another few seconds and then we shall commence. So happy Saturday to every one of you. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Happy weekend. Thank you for confirming that, OG. So I'm just waiting for that 1 minute to be rounded up, and then I will start. So I'm going to start with what I'm going to say, and then because we're probably going to be here for about an hour and a half, because the conversation or the live stream from yesterday was over 3 hours, about 3.5 hours. Yes, I was on Sabio's live on Instagram for 3 hours 30 minutes. I remember I started the live stream about 10:30, and I was still watching until 2 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, that's 1 minute 1 minute exceeded there. So please like and share this live as you come in. So my name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5. So I practically do everything on my channel. And you all know I've been kind of like, obviously commenting or talking about this case of Celine and Afiba. And it's still unfortunately that we are nowhere near finding where these girls are. We are nowhere near knowing where they are or what actually happened to them. And as you all know, the Nigerian police are yet to tell us anything. Okay. So yesterday there was a poll on Sabio. You guys all know Sabio, right? So there was a poll on his page asking if people want him to analyze the information he got, because 3 people reached out to him. So it kind of like refers to them as whistleblowers. So these 3 people claimed they know Andrew Ochekwo really well. And before Sabio could come out to share this information, this whistleblower specifically says that they do not want their details to be known. Like they don't want they want their identity to be covered. So I don't know who these people are. And just like I've been saying from day one, like my interest is making sure that these girls are found, making sure that those who may have contributed to their disappearance or whatever might have happened to them, they should all be brought they should be brought to justice. Either you know about what Andrew was doing, either you know along the way what he was doing, either you help him at any time, whatever your involvement, anybody who could be, whatever their involvement with this case must all be brought to book, including the police who has been, helping him as well. That is my focus. That is my focus because we want justice for these people. And with that being said, there's been a lot of things that has been happening. And like I've told you guys that I really did not want to keep coming back here, except something new that we've not heard before comes out onto the street of YT. So far, there's nothing new, but I felt with this information that Sabio said about 3 whistleblowers. So he shared a couple of the messages, which after this live stream, I'm going to post them on my community tab. I'm going to put that I took a screenshot of about maybe 9 messages that I posted. I'm going to post them on my community tab so you can go listen to them, because there's no point trying to read them. But today, why I've actually come is to play the voice note from when Afiba's husband came into that live stream. So we were almost like an hour and a half into that live stream with Sabio discussing what was involved in the messages that the whistleblowers sent to him. So far, Sabio discussed 2 of the whistleblowers, these messages they sent to him. So it was while he was talking about the second one that Afiba's husband decided to join. Like meanwhile, Afiba's husband has been watching the live stream from the beginning. Hi, Celine, how are you? Please like and share this live stream. So Afiba's husband joined that live stream from when Sabio started, because Sabio did say that he could see that he knows Afiba's husband was watching. So going forward, in this case, I'm just going to be playing the voice recordings of what, like from when Afiba's husband joined the live stream. If any of you is interested in Sabio's narrative or analysis of the messages from the whistleblowers, let me know, because I've got that downloaded as well. Let me know. That's about an hour and a half as well. If you guys want to listen to it, I will schedule another live stream for later on in the evening so that you guys could listen to it. So moving forward with all the Celine and Afiba's cases, you all know where I stand, okay? And there's no point going back and forth with that. You all know what happened, you know, how I was attacked and stuff like that. Am I terrified? No. Like I said, there's no point going back and forth. So I'm not going to be making any commentary, but if there's anybody who has any question in the comment section, I will try and read that question and answer it. So that's practically what I want to be doing henceforth with any case regarding Celine and Afiba, okay? The police have still not yet given us anything. So if you guys are ready, I'm going to start with the voice note. So the voice notes are in half an hour long, and there are 3 parts of it because I didn't want it to be too long. So there are some points in the live stream where the volume of Afiba's husband was a bit low. So I'll try. That's why I've got the mic connected. So it's just for you guys to listen, okay? So I'm going to start with the first part.
Yes. Are you talking of the communication from Arison and just Adetu? I'm not aware of the just Adetu one. I didn't mention that she.
So this conversation started. We all know the title that Afiba's husband alleged that Adetu and that Arison insulted him. So that is the basis of this live stream. So that you guys could listen to what they have to say there. From there, the conversation kind of like went on. Okay.
She insulted me. I didn't mention that. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay. But from the ones of Harrison, I sent you screenshots, and I think it's very clear what he was telling me, that I'm working with Andrew, and when he speaks to me, he's like he's speaking to Andrew himself and all that stuff. And so, like, mate, this doesn't make sense at this point. Yeah. I'm looking for my wife. You're telling me literally BS shit. Sorry to say that. So, for other people saying, look at what he told them, I didn't provoke anyone. I would just be working, and Harrison would message me, send me a proof of this, without hi, without how are you, without nothing. Send me a proof of this. If you can't prove this, then you are lying. You are this, you are that. Hey, relax, calm down. I'm the one who should be calm down. I shouldn't be the one calming you down. That's first. So speaking of manners, I wasn't dealing with, let me not say well-mannered people, but I wasn't, that's not the people I deal with on a daily basis at work. Okay. That's first. Secondly, let me respond to that first one, sorry. I'm not trying to cut you. On behalf of Nigerians watching you right now, I want to sincerely apologize on behalf of my younger brother. I call him my younger brother because in Africa we have tradition, okay? So even though I have no relationship with him, but let me start first from there by apologizing to anybody that have ever made any statements that were hurting to you during this video. I want to clear something. Go ahead. I am not asking for anyone to apologize. Okay. I am no one, and the people in front of me are no one. We are just humans, and we are here for a short period of time. So if you insult me, well, good for you. I'm not concerned about it. If that's what you want to say, fine. And I sent you even what
I did commend Afiba's husband in regards to that, because what is insult? Insult is nothing, okay? So I did commend him at that live that yes, he's a good man, not wanting an apology.
Ben sent me those chats, and you could see that all of them were speaking to me in a very, I would say, not respectful manner. But that's not my focus. Okay. In as much I care about my integrity and my self-respect, that's not what I'm focusing on at this point. Yeah. So I don't have time to see who's respecting me and who's. All right. Go ahead and tell us on things you are focusing, because we know that. Peace. where like the police came and they were searching and some music and we're going adventure and looking around the bush to see where are the bodies. Where is that vast grass field? I checked around Andrew's house on Google Maps and I've never seen any bush around. There's a bush. It's all houses. So where is that vast land that you said that is behind Andrew's house? I don't see that behind Andrew's house. Where is that? That's the question. Sorry, I need to. We are going to ask him this question. We are going to ask him this question. He's listening to you now. So these are questions that a lot of people are going to ask him. But just before you move to ask this question, you never replied. You made an allegation here that I want to clear just to make sure. Did he say the grass was close to Andrew's house? I don't know. I'm just asking. Oh, okay, well, he didn't say this is the close. He said this is behind. We found the body behind Andrew's house, right? Mm-hmm. That's where they were searching. Mm-hmm. Said so behind Andrew's house. I think that in his videos, right? Oh, he said, no, yeah. I just have to ask you. Anything you say, we are taking your words for it. I'm just guiding it. Yeah, those videos he was making. Okay. Behind. He said that that's behind Andrew's house. And like he got a call, and someone said there are two bodies in a bag found behind Andrew's house, but we cannot tell you the location. Fast forward 4 days, 4 or 5 days. They find one skeleton, not two, and not in a bag, in a curtain. So two false things. And where in Africa this happens, that a body would stay on the side of the street for 30 days unnoticed, and nobody would ever say, oh, here it is, or they would just come and check it. So it's complete. It's a theater piece that was really built well, or I would say casted, because it's a casting that happened with the policemen and everything. Third or fourth, Arison to speak for the police. He's a human rights activist. All right. He was doing this because he was paid. For everyone to see, this is not for free. The family paid Arison money, and he said that. He said that I booked him a flight and we sent him the rest of the money, and as well as Celine's family. So this is not for free. So for every person who's commenting and saying, please, they should leave Arison alone and this and that, when you step in the case and you get paid, you deliver what you were paid for. You don't leave in the middle and say, oh, I've done my best and now I can't do anything. You were paid for this. You finish your job. Otherwise, don't take on such jobs if you're not capable of it. That's first. Second, there's no one, he's a civilian, whether human rights activist or whoever. He's a civilian. He's not from the police. I don't take his words as official. When I speak to I say the IGP or the NPF or...
I love the fact that, hi everyone, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't want to keep interjecting. I love the fact that it says that Arison is just a bloody civilian. Okay, he didn't say bloody, but I love the fact that it says Arison is a civilian. So, in my own opinion, it should not be expecting much from Arison. And I hope those of you watching me here agree. Because at the end of the day, these things that Arison is doing is the work of the police. And Arison did not come out to say that he's a police officer. Arison did not come out to say he's a private investigator. So I really, you know what? I really don't want to I don't want to start bashing him, Afiba's husband. I don't want to say what I have in my mind, okay? But I'm going to leave you guys to arrive at your own opinion, okay? Because there's way too many expectations on Arison right now. There's way too many expectations on Arison right now. And I want you all here to know that Arison is not a police officer. Like I said, he's just a bloody civilian, okay? He's a civilian. So that's just what I'm going to say there. I promise not to interject, but I'm going to put this back.
Whether police in Nigeria should come forward and tell us what happened. And Arison comes and tells me, I cannot give you details, but because you're working with Andrew's people. Like, it doesn't make sense what you're saying. You cannot give me information. I'm the husband. You cannot give me information because you don't know who I'm working with. Well, let's reposition this. And for Arison, if he's hearing what I'm saying, I am the husband, okay? And I'm out of all this place. And I'm out of Nigeria. And I have no collaboration with anyone. Even when people try to collaborate with me and put me on their side so they can speak in my name, because they go online and they say, hey, you know what? Afiba's husband said blah blah blah. So they use my words to endorse whatever they're trying to prove. And I said this to Ben.
Yes, I agree with you, Zoe. He's getting into his head big time. You guys really need to listen to this conversation. I was so mad yesterday. In fact, not yesterday, this morning. I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I've been awake since 7 o'clock this morning. I was so mad. Like, seriously?
And I said this to everyone. I am not on anyone's side. I'm on truth side. So for everyone who's saying that I was working with Ben or like I'm trusting Ben or whoever, that's completely wrong. And I sent you the proof on that. I'm talking about cameraman. Second thing I want to clear, I don't know the order of the numbers, just forgive me on that. I didn't pay you any money because people said like I paid you and I hired you or whatever. But I didn't pay you, but you were on Daddy Freeze show, and I reached out to you and I asked you, can we just put something together, and I would come online and speak. And you said yes. So I didn't ask you to take on this case. I helped that day, and it's a personal. Let me put it this way: it's a personal mission that you put on yourself. Thank you. This case. So for everyone who's saying I hired you or I did this, or that's completely not right. Right. Okay. Clear from the one that my interest increased when you spoke with me, and I decided to assist you and Celine's family. I made it very clear from the one. Very clear. So for everyone who's saying that I'm working with you and we've been on a call before several times, and I don't have time for a lot of things. But my interest, I'm just on the side of whoever gives me closure of what happened and where my wife is.
Did you guys hear him there? He said he's on the side of whoever gives him closure. So of all all the people who have been contributing to this case, you and I watching, who has actually given this case some sort of sense? Who? I will leave you all with your answers, and I have my own answer in my mind.
If it's the enemy, I'm on that enemy side to just get closure. So that's not collaborating. That's just being on the side, listening to these people, and then staying at where I am. So this is clear. For the things, the allegations against Arison. Personally, I don't know Arison from nowhere. I don't have anything personally, even to him. If I see him in the street, I will greet him, and I don't have a grief or how do you say that? Like something personal against the guy. Yeah, that's what he does. I don't care about his history, even though it's not that well.
I just want to address a comment. So someone Charles Edem, it says that why is Arison championing the whole cause by intentionally covering up everything for the police? What evidence have you got that is covering everything for the police? And like you heard from Afiba's husband that he did not know Arison from anywhere. They were the ones who reached out to Arison to off because they were not able to get anywhere with the police. this case, Afiba's family and Celine's family were already on this case with the Nigerian police. It was because they were not getting anywhere. They now reached out to Arison. So, except you've got a proof, and whoever that is feeding you guys with all those lies, except you all have a proof to put Arison as covering up for the police, then, like I said, I might be here saying that Arison is this. Tomorrow, if the table turns and I see proof that Arison has a lot of case in this, I'll be here to pour the hot coal on his head. But as long as there's no evidence, you guys should go keep your mouth bloody shut. I should not defend Arison. Like I said, I'm going to keep defending him until there's ample evidence as to how he's covering up for the police. This is pure wickedness. The police has failed the world. It is the police you should be telling that has failed the world. Because like I said, like he said there, that Arison is a bloody civilian. He should not be doing the work of the police. At the end of the day, he's a civilian. So whatever question you have, go and put it on Nigerian police website or their page. Go and ask them those questions. It's got nothing to do with Arison.
But what I care about is, if you want to come and play the hero here, play the hero till the end. Don't play the...
No, I don't want anybody to play the hero. I don't want anybody to play the hero, because while they are at it, their lives is being threatened. Arison's life was threatened. You can't sit in the UK and be talking trash. Arison is the one on the street of Nigeria going about this case. We also how we showcase how he was even being threatened by the police that you guys are saying that he's working for.
Hero and reach the middle and just, just sleep. Like, oh, I've done my best. And
hi everyone, please like this live. I don't want to keep interrupting, so I'm just going to keep short now, okay?
And that's it. Right, that's not how things go. Besides, you were saying that I'm interested in getting media attention. Well, I have close to 0 followers. The people who follow me are my very close friends. And I tell them, please don't follow me. I don't care about social.
Yeah, Charles, the lies are too much, but who is actually telling the lies? We don't know which is right. We don't know which is wrong here. So hence why we should just wait. If it's going to take 20 years for police to come with the report, we're just going to keep going in circles. So everybody with their opinion, and all we have to do is like go and put hot coal on the Nigerian police. Why is it taking bloody 2 months for the reports? Why? It is the police we should be hammering on now. This is not about going attacking personal people who have been involved in this case. No, because if you go and start attacking personal people, it's not going to bring any information. It's not going to yield anything we want to know. So Nigerian police is who we should all be facing now.
Media. But I know that Arison gained over 130,000 followers on Instagram.
So how is Arison gaining followers a big deal? Is that an issue in this case? Is that an issue in this case? Arison gaining followers. The other, the backing dog is saying that he's not in for the money. That Arison gets paid. It's all about money, 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 money. So now it's about followers. Where did that talk of followers even come from? Where did that talk of followers even come from?
My wife's case. So I would question that it was something that...
So Charles said the inconsistency in Arison. At the end of the day, I want you to know that this crime of the girls disappearing already happened before Arison even ever got involved in this case. Okay? So whatever is happening now is the aftermath. The aftermath. You all should remember that there was somebody who was aware of what their friend was doing. There was somebody who was sent a video of those 2 girls in his house. So I want you, Charles, to understand that this crime of the girls missing already happened before Arison ever even got known about it. So maybe you should go and start from the beginning of this case. It seems you're just hearing one side of the story. The crime has already happened before Arison stepped in. Police and Afiba's family already orchestrated their own plans of trying to transfer Andrew before they eventually fight Andrew. So all of that has got nothing to do with Arison. Okay? So if you want to pick a case, pick it from the beginning, pick it from the scratch. Don't pick it from the beginning. Don't pick it from the middle.
And he was posting every day. Stay tuned for part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. Are we watching him?
So now, because Arison was sharing, like, every step is obviously that's upsetting Afiba's husband, because obviously the way Arison was like, okay, part 1, part 2, part 3. What of the person who goes on live every day saying, oh, join me tomorrow, it's gonna be fun? We're talking about 2 women that are missing, and you said it's gonna be fun. What's bloody fun? You're gonna be sharing popcorn, talking about 2 human lives? Join me tomorrow, it's gonna be banger, it's gonna be fire, it's gonna be fun. How is it bloody fun?
Yeah. What's the question? Second or third, or whatever.
I agree with you, Abby. Let him go to Nigeria and do the activism he's doing behind his camera in his Milton Keynes house.
What about that GoFundMe, £10,000 on his?
So the GoFundMe, when immediately he mentioned it, I went straight away to GoFundMe. That GoFundMe has less than £2,000. I don't know where he saw £10,000. I don't know where Afiba's husband saw a GoFundMe of £10,000. That GoFundMe, I remembered when Arison shared that it was even his own friend that started the GoFundMe. And the money was not necessarily to help Afiba's case. The money was not necessarily for this case. Like you all know, Arison is a humanitarian activist. So he's not going to spend his money. Even though there are times when he's used his money. So if that GoFundMe was created, obviously the case of Celine and Afiba is going to benefit from it, because he will be able to, maneuver his way around, traveling and doing all of this. And yes, we heard from the beginning when Afiba's husband said that, yes, Arison said Afiba's husband paid for his flight, did this stuff. Yes, because you guys went to him for help. So you all should be keeping his tab. You should be picking his bills. Travel bills, hotel stays, you should be picking it. Because it's practically doing the groundwork for you. If the police were up to tax, it is the police that should be doing this. At the end of the day, you will end up paying a penny. But because the police have failed and are still failing, which now led you to Arison. So you expect Arison to use his sweat, to use his own money. So, like I said, guys, I'm going to put a screenshot of that GoFundMe on my community page as well. The GoFundMe has less than £2,000 in it. So I don't know where they got the £10,000 GoFundMe from. Maybe there's another one they've opened that I'm not aware of, but the one that I've been following from day one, when I checked this money, it has less than £2,000 on it.
Instagram page, and he raised £1,500. For what? What's that for? For Afiba and Celine's case extends. I don't understand. Why are you raising £10,000 on my wife's name? What's the reason?
The GoFundMe was not in your wife's name, Mr. Tony. It was not in your wife's name. Yes, at that time, they kind of like put the story, the faces of Afiba and Celine there, with the hope that it's going to help with lots of donation. And even if it helps with donation, you should be happy as a family that, okay, the financial aspect of it is not going to weigh on you anymore. So I really don't understand what this family wants, to be honest. I really don't understand. In that live yesterday, I was holding my tongue not to talk, like not to say anything, because I don't want to point fingers at him. I know he's a grieving man. He has lots of questions. He has lots of emotions going in him. But I reserve my comments.
I don't understand. So these things made me think that Arison is not, let me put it this way, 100% truthful or genuine with what he's providing, what he's given. If the police...
Obedient Child says, Mommy, I like you always, but Arison plays some part. You know what? Whatever part he played, one thing that I'm still using as a saving grace for Arison is the fact that there was one of his videos I watched when all of the allegations started. He said, and I quote, anything I have done, anything that I do, in this case, I always speak to my legal counsel. He says, and I quote, everything I have done in regarding this Celine and Afiba's case, I go through my legal counsel. So it takes legal counsel, it takes legal advice. So far now, people are pointing fingers at him. Are you all now saying that his lawyer has been misinforming him or misadvising him? Are you now saying that, okay, all of the actions that he's taken so far, that his lawyer have misadvised him on how to go about things? Is that what you all are now saying? That's a question for everybody out there who's following this Celine and Afiba's case. Because I wouldn't expect that somebody who is into a humanitarian activism stuff, I wouldn't expect them not to have a lawyer. So he said, go and watch, go back to his page and watch. I'm sure those videos are still on his page, that everything he has done, He's always sought legal counsel. So now, everybody is jumping guns. Let the police come back with their report now. And if they implicate him in any way in their reports, then we'll come here and address it. If Arison needs to get hot coal on his head, trust me, I'll be the forebearer of that hot coal. Because like I said, I don't know Arison from anywhere. I don't know Sabio from anywhere. I don't know cameraman from anywhere. All of you watching me here, I don't know you all from anywhere. It was this case of Celine and Afiba that brought us all together.
He's trying to use Arison to hide and flee. We are aware of them, and they should embrace for what is coming. Because we are not just saying things to just say things and.
Barney goes, Afiba did not go to see another man. Celine, Afiba is a married one. So they said Celine has a boyfriend, okay? So it was Celine who knew Andrew Ochekwo. It was Celine who was going to meet Andrew Ochekwo. And Celine asked Afiba, because they are two good friends, Celine asked Afiba to come with her. So it is not a matter of person wife go meet another man. No, she escorted her friend. As you dare to see, as you get a young girl, you never escort your friend go meet another boy, a boyfriend before, or you never escorted your friend to maybe to go for lunch or something. So that was practically how Afiba got into this case.
You make them scared. They're the police. They scare people. People don't scare them. But this case is international already, and I think things could be done and sanctions could be applied to Nigerian police from the government. No. You are missing a part here, please, because we are taking serious note. You've dealt exhaustively. I mean, you see, I've already talked about Arison, but again, like I said, thank God you.
Charles, you can't tell me what to do on my channel. So you can't tell me what to do on my channel. Tread softly, because if you keep going the way you're going, I'm going to block you on my page. Okay? I'll refer to him as whatever I want. Okay? And if you're not happy with it, please exit. And if you want to continue to constitute nuisance on my live stream, I will block you. I'm intentionally ignoring your messages now, or your comments. I'm intentionally, just walking past it.
This live, this is not personal. We could have done this personally, but thank God it's live. The world is listening to you. You have expressed, which is within your rights, your grievances and concerns pertain harassing, right? So even though me sitting right in front of you today, for all the very valid questions that you've asked, these are very valid questions that you have asked, and even more questions you might have. I know that one or two of these, when he came here, he addressed those ones, but I cannot speak for him. So we are giving the opportunity to Arison to address those. Arison, you can extract these and address them. If you want to come here, fine. Or you need to address them. These are serious concerns regarding Arison.
To be honest, in my own opinion, I really don't want Arison to come answer any question, because like I said, he said he's already drafted his report. He's already handed it over to the police. He's done all he want to do for this case. So if they've got any question, it should be forwarded to the Nigerian police. Because the more Arison keeps coming out to say things, the more some jobless people will sit down and dissect it and time it to meet something. The other video I shared there was like Arison said that it was there when Nigerian police brought truck to come and pack Andrew's stuff. And some useless fellow said that, Arison, why did you pack Andrew's shoes? Why did you go and pack Andrew's freezer? Like, seriously? What did Arison want to do with Andrew's personal belongings? And I really want to understand why the police, I really want to understand as well why the police had to go take his personal belongings. Why they had to go move his personal belongings. Why? So those questions should be forwarded to Nigerian police, not to Arison.
Also, which you need to address, because in my dealings with Arison, I made it very clear. And if I let me let the facts out, I remember making it very clear that Arison came into this case after Andrew was being arrested or whatever. And I made it very clear that Arison, in his own confession or statements, made comments that the head of the BROT team or whatever team that went to retrieve Andrew reached out to him and needed testimonies and other stuff to discredit Andrew. So if that resulted to him participating in other things, he will come and address them. So in order to guide you, please, if you have more questions for Arison, just go straight, tell us these more questions. We have already kept 5 valid questions. Otherwise, we want you to tell us questions for blessing. We need them from you. Questions. Please, blessings participation. Yes. I want the comments. The comments coming are just not cogent with what's happening.
I understand you guys. I wish you guys were there because people were actually dropping comments. Like the way I felt was exactly how those who were dropping the comments in that live stream for him yesterday. But like I said, he's a grieving man. He's allowed all the emotions. He's allowed all the questions. He's allowed everything he's feeling right now. Hence why I'm even right now, I'm still showing some sort of empathy towards him. Because like I said, in Yoruba adage, they used to say that it's better you know that somebody is dead than them missing. I hope you guys, if you're Yoruba here, you understand that adage that that it's better a parent know that their child is dead than missing. So I clearly understand him. That's why I'm still kind of like, being compassionate, showing him compassion, being empathetic towards him.
Comment. First, the people are saying, how do you expect him to fund himself? We gave him money. Not for all these comments. Guys, please be respectful. Listen to this man first. These are questions that he has for Arison. Doesn't mean that you guys I'm ungrateful. I am not. He might.
So he's looking at the comments, and the comments are getting to him. The comments are really getting to him, At some point, Sabiu had to, disable the comment, and then he brought the comment back up again. Because people are all interested in this case. He's not the only one who's actually looking for his wife. People are helping him. So when we are going, like I said, when we are going for change, we should all let your arms be like this. Be open. Be open. Don't let anything cover anything. Be open.
Have been used by the police, but what I'm saying is, you're not saying leadership integrity. Where you get your the case have. He should have continued. He just left it, and he said, "Oh, I've done what I can, and I'm going quiet about it." Please ignore them. Please ignore them. I need you to tell me. Go ahead. Again. I was the first person to, I think on the 31st, I was booking a flight to go to Nigeria. The 31st. That was like 3 days after the incident. Okay. People begged me, my family, Afiba's family, everyone begged me, if you go to Nigeria, you're gone. If you have a chance of saving your wife, you want to have again. Okay. And now that
So with Afiba's husband saying this, some of the comments in the section were like, okay, you are now saying that Arison is this, Arison is that. It is, after all, it is your wife that you should be in Nigeria. That was why he had to address that. That's why he had to say that, it was advised against coming to Nigeria.
Spoke against the police several times, and a lot of people. It's very unsafe for me to go there. It's crazy unsafe. Yes, we understand that. Not to mention, I want to mention, something came to my mind. When people are saying that, why are we not going to Nigeria? When Afiba's brother went to there, please, Tony, forget about what these people are saying. The last thing I want to say, right? He went to Abuja He went to Abuja and he met with Harrison at the police headquarters. Yes. And Rachel was there and Blessing was there. And so they were supposed to go and see the body at the mortuary, which is Andrew's body. Okay. And fast forward, the second day, I talked to Harrison. He tells me, I'm not in Abuja. I went to Lagos or whatever, another place. I'm like, man, you told me that these people are, you take these people and you go to the mortuary. He said, which mortuary? I can send you even that chat. Which mortuary? I said, wait, what did you say yesterday? You said that you are escorting them to that place to make sure of the things. And Arison just said, oh, I couldn't, I can't go and it's risky and whatever. Do you know what I'm putting myself and my life into? Hey, who asked you to step in this case? If you know that you cannot handle the security issues, don't.
Please, who can handle security issues in Nigeria? So we all know at that time, Arison came out to say that he was threatened, and he did share WhatsApp text messages and voice recordings of how some arms of police, some other police came together in the WhatsApp group to say that Arison is the enemy of the police. You all heard. So now Afiba's husband is saying that if you knew you couldn't handle your security issues, why take on the case? I'm zipping my mouth.
Step into it. This is not being ungrateful. This is just being surrealistic. You cannot handle something. Tony, let me give you information. Sorry, Arison is listening to you. I can authoritatively tell you that because when I click to try to see people that are watching, that is a good thing. Arison does not have any reason to hide. I believe and he has consistently shown that he can.
Abi abori nkan baby náà ṣe lanu nìyẹn. That's how I open my mouth say ah.
Come up and face anything. So he's here listening because I can tell. Oh, he has refused to take my invitation to join because I went ahead and.
It was really late last night when this live stream was. I told you that we were still at that live stream 2 a.m. UK time yesterday. This morning, in fact, that live stream went till 2 a.m. because Sabio is in the America. So we in the UK, we were in Nigeria, we were watching till 2 o'clock in the morning. So I will understand clearly that why he refused to join the live stream because we actually don't know what he was doing, you know. So
look at the people watching, and I saw his account. So definitely sleep. Well, that is okay. He did not take my invitation to join. Just clearing the things. People are commenting. Most of these comments, these are 90% of the comments everywhere on social media that I read. I barely can go through them, but public opinion is important because it's a.
Thank you, Tony, Mr. Tony Afiba says, but public opinion is very, very important. Some people try to control our public opinion, but you can't. You heard, this is a learned man, okay? Public opinion is very, very important. So if you like, cause from now till eternity, the public will continue to hear their opinions, and you cannot change. You cannot buy their opinion. You cannot swing it because their opinion does not align with yours.
The case now, and of course, people's support is really much appreciated. I'm not here to say whoever is this one is bad and this one is good, and trees. A tree is known. A good tree is known for its fruits. We want deeds. We don't want words and videos and engagement. So this is what I want to clarify and address the concerns that when the family was there, when Afiba's family came all the way from Ghana to Abuja and put themselves in risk, even though we didn't care about the risk, we were left alone behind, and we were not given any instructions. So for people to say, why don't you guys come to Nigeria? We tried, and it didn't do anything. I think someone really clever said something in the comments. They said, NPF turns to protests, but they don't turn to something else. And I think a protest could be really helpful when it comes to getting their attention, because that's what they care about. They want to take down people that come forward with the truth. So yeah, these are the things I wanted to clear, because it's been a while I didn't come online. And for the allegations against Blessing or whatever, I gave Harrison a list of eight things. I can read it to you right now. This is what we need. That give us the allegation against Blessing. And he said no, it doesn't make sense to. Okay, read it here. Forget about what he said, please. Just go ahead. I'm opening my laptop fast because I'm on the. All right. While he's opening his laptop, guys, listen. For if there is anybody that have been going about asking questions about why he did not go to Nigeria and all that, I'm not aware of that. But if you are asking that question, he has come here again and explained his concerns, which I clearly understand and I agree with him 100%. They had families from victim C, A and C, or especially from victim C, who flew all the way from a different country to Nigeria to represent. Just let me know when you have those details. I will stop talking. I'm just trying to take some time to do it, okay? Yes. So, just in case there's anybody that's having doubts in their mind, guys, don't be sentimental about this, okay? Let us be objective here. And this is what I'm trying to achieve. Just in case you guys don't know, let me tell you what Sabio is trying to achieve. What I'm trying to achieve here is this. Regardless of anywhere that anybody might have done one or two mistakes, whether knowingly or ignorantly, it is best we treat it. Do you understand? Not condemning anybody. Nobody is perfect. If you all remember, from day one, videos don't lie. Go to my videos. You will see Sabio said it. Okay? I wrote it there from day one that I know that Arison, in my own opinion at the time, was doing a good job trying to help. He must have done some things wrongly somehow or the other. Remember, I said that, but that doesn't mean that
he's a bad person.
So the level to his whatever happened, he is in the best position to tell, you know, because all questions that so far he has given us today to ask Arison pertain to that body. That is the truth. That body or bones or things or whatever. That was. You are ready? Sorry to interrupt you. You can continue. Okay. So that body.
So that was the first half an hour there. So that was about actually 25 minutes. So I'm going to go straight to the second part of the voice recording, because like I said, he said he has lots of questions for Arison, and he's concerned about the body that Arison found and all of that. So yeah, I will just go straight to the second part, okay?
The family, and I put so much hope in him, but I got disappointed because you never put your hope in humans. You always put it in God, because you can be disappointed. I mean, he was forced not to tell the truth. He was maybe silenced, or he saw what this thing. He saw the end of the tunnel, and he realized that there's no exit. And I understand he's backing off, but what I'm trying to say to people here is that when you step into something and you distort it and you change the whole case, the way the whole case looks like, how it looks like, then this is a responsibility, because it's responsibility. You're deviating things. You're making things different. Now, people so popular or whatever. I don't think he's the only one speaking about the case. There's a lot of people speaking about this case. So the questions for Blessing, please. So I sent Harrison. That was on the 6th. That was on the 25th, month 6. 26th, so I think that's June, right? Yeah, 25th of June. Yeah, Harrison is not a superhuman. Yes, he's not. He's not. And where are you saying Harrison is not a superhuman? Like they said it in the comments, and people leave the comments. I will turn the comments off because of you. I turn it off. Just leave the comments. It's okay. Don't worry. So what I said to Harrison is this. He said
please like the live, please.
To be seeing any of the distractions. He said that like I'm making distractions. I'm distracting the case. He said you're being quoted, accused, Blessing, and her boyfriend. Please kindly clear this. I said I accused them for these reasons, and I write fled to Abuja when they called Blessing to come for a statement. She went to Abuja. 2. Her boyfriend stressing on police credentials. He was asking me the police credentials so he can collect the money he claimed he paid for the 7 people that went to escort Andrew. We realized that there were only 2 people. We don't know if they were sent even by Darlington, and that was 2 million naira. I never sent money to Blessing, by the way. I don't know how or who brought this and created this made up of all the story, but I never sent money to her. Her boyfriend was asking me to send the credentials of the police officers that we, the family, paid 2 million naira. That was 16,500 cedis from Ghana into a wire transfer account. And I have that, and I shared it with Arison, but I've hidden the code and stuff because that's complete. That's completely secret. Like, I mean, this is really private. This is my bank account and everything. So that was that was sent from Ghana to who? To a squad that will go and search for the ladies and move things and go and escort Andrew from Aba or Maya, where he was, to Abuja. So it was the special forces that we employed to do that. And these people never had a... Wait, sorry, Tony. No, sorry. In as much as I don't want to talk, I don't want people to get confused. Because I believe with all the facts I have in this case, if I'm confused, people are more confused. So I don't want anybody to take your word out of context. Now, there was a squad that you guys sent to go.
Charles, you said that she not block you. I will curse you, because whoever that you've come from his channel, that's what he does to people. I will curse you and your generation. You are telling me that I should not block people. I'm doing you a favor by not blocking you. But if you say I should not block you, I will curse you. So you choose between curses and blocking. Okay? The person that has been feeding you the stuff that you've been coming here to share, did you know what he did to me? Did you hear what he said to me? So me telling you that I'm going to block you, you're not happy with that. I will curse you the way he's been cursing people on his channel who are asking him the right questions.
You mean at this time you were working with Blessing and Blessing's boyfriend, correct? No. I was on my own with the family and my friend, okay, which is Celine's boyfriend. That's what I'm saying now. Celine's boyfriend, yeah. Blessing's boyfriend. Yeah, okay. We employed a squadron. It's from the police, but there are special forces to go and move things because it happens to be that the commanders and everyone wasn't responding to us. So these forces used to go take Andrew or do all the investigations and question him and all that. Taking that squad, who was in contact with the squad? Who was doing that in Nigeria? Myself and Celine's boyfriend. I understand. You probably were external, but who was doing it in Nigeria? Who was on ground with the squad? It was from the police. It was people that we know, but from Ghana. So it's a person referral from Ghana that knows someone Nigeria, and that person knows the guy in the police, in the special forces. Oh, so so you could send 2 million for the special squad. Yeah, we paid them the money, and they didn't do anything about it. Like they weren't able to do much. They were struggling with a lot of things. But we didn't complain. That's the point. We paid you money. Okay, we didn't complain. We saw what they were trying to do, but they couldn't do it. And so here, Darlington, which is Blessing's boyfriend, steps in. So this is where he steps in. And he asked me on the phone, give me that person, like the squad leader, give me his details so I can retrieve that 2 million naira from him. Okay. Oh, because I'm going to make another payment, which is 2 million naira, to another squadron. Do you get it now? I hope it's not. Yes, I'm getting it. So, yes. So, Darlington wanted his squadron to be involved, not ours. All right? And that's why he asked for the credentials. And I refused to give it because it's personal thing. And okay, we are ready to lose the 2 million naira. We don't care about it. But we don't want you to be in contact with those people. And so, according to them, they said that they sent a squadron. And I keep calling them for a week, and I get no updates. And I hear later that Andrew was dead, was not dead or whatever. So, first thing that came in my mind was he sent the squadron to do whatever happened, like to be responsible for whatever happened. It could be here. It could be, I don't know, but they promised first 20 people and then 7, and then they sent 7 people at the end. Okay, they will send 7 people, and the money would be for food and all that stuff. And I said on the for anyone's staycation, vacation, hotel stays or whatever.
So this is where the volume from Afiba's husband end was a bit low. So guys, the volume is at the highest now, so it might be low for a few minutes, but try and concentrate and listen to it, okay?
Funny enough, we get 2 people to escort back, not 7, not 20. Okay, we don't know who those people are. So, the second thing was him stressing on the phone to give me the credentials of the police, the squadron that we employed. Sorry, your voice is not low. Your voice is not low. Did you turn off? We can hear you, but you were louder before now. But it's okay. Go ahead. So, and him stressing on not to mention his name because he doesn't know who's involved in this case. For kidnapped were unknown, it's a fake petition by Blessing on the 10th of May. Meanwhile, Andrew was in the cell on the 8th of May. He was in the cell on the 8th of May. He was in jail 2 days before Blessing comes forward and releases a police release a petition that Blessing wrote. That's well known. Meanwhile, she knows his name. She knows that. She knows his name. Why did he say no? So this is the 5th fact. What's fact? 5th fact. Contacted me 48 hours after the incident. That's the 6th fact. 7. Afiba asking her to call the police. And not to call Afiba back. She kept calling. Hold on, Tony. Please, Blessings. The information you are giving, the questions you're asking, we are struggling to hear you. You can see on the comment section. Mm-hmm. You were more. Did you switch from speaker to something or whatever happened? Your voice is kind of faint now. So we got your questions for Blessing, such as Blessing flee to Abuja when they asked her to come and give testimonies. That's question number 1. Then question number 2, Blessing's involvement with the boyfriend as regarding the squad, they were supposed to send 7 persons, instead 2 persons were sent and all that. But we can't hear you since then. Your voice just went down. So we try to hear you, but go ahead. Yeah, I think you look better, you sound better. Oh, guys, what do you think? One is a boyfriend was stressing not to mention his name anywhere because he doesn't know who's involved in the case. For kidnapped by unknown. That's a fake petition for a blessing on the 10th of May. And was in the cell on the 8th of May. So how do you say that? Unknown. And you know who was in charge of this? You know who was responsible for this? Afiba sent you on the private chat. She sent you kidnapped by Andrew. Call the police. How would you say unknown? Okay. Changing her profiles and making everything private and turning down her line. Contacting me 48 hours after the incident. Afiba asking her to call the police and not to call her back because Andrew would realize or discover that she has another phone. She kept calling Afiba and she started telling her, give me your address. Like, where do you get that information from, Tony? Where did you get? It's the chat. I can send you the chat between Afiba and does it. Okay. Do you have that chat? Yes, of course. I'm kidnapped. Okay. Okay. We have some chat. Hold on, sorry, Tony. We have some chat to that effect, but we want to be sure that because the chat we have was we have been kidnapped and some other few chats. We don't know if it's the complete chat. So later you can send that to me. Yeah. Please send that to me later. Because these questions we are going to post it to Blessing and with all the evidence. Go ahead, please. I think I've been clear since day one. Whenever I come to say, I always provide evidence with it. It's why we've been close together working.
The volume is quite low from his end.
We say these things in truth and so people starting to don't text, don't call the police. And she sent an location. She sent her first location and then she sent her location. And yes, it would just be like, send me the address. I mean, I'm sending you a live location, which is 2 to 3 meters accurate. You can literally tell, you can even send a miss out to that place and you will never be wrong. You will never miss. You're telling her to send you the address. For what reason? You're wasting your time instead of contacting the place of liberty. Yes, you can call it a thing. Let me know that. Let me speak to him. Let me give me his number, whatever. Like, you know what? I understand. Maybe she could have planned it for like, let's speak to him. But someone who's kidnapping you, you would not wait for you to speak to another person on the phone. Like, please take the phone and speak to the person. You know, it doesn't make sense. She made it worse because 2 minutes later, the revelation was ended. And that was when Andrew discovered that Afiba has a second phone. He took a phone. He had a notification. Okay. So when you're in a situation like this, I ask you to call me, call the police, don't text me, so my phone doesn't ring, and you keep calling me and texting me. Well, there's a question about that. She sent me threats and insults on the group. Private chats.
Abby, can you rapture that person whose comment is just immediately after yours? Please rapture that person for me, please.
Saying that you filed an information case against me because I'm alleging of what I'm stating now. People sent by her.
Thanks, Abby.
Were only 2. yeah, this is what I said before. There were 2, there were not 7, and maybe they were the ones responsible of the suspect's escape because they were with him before he escaped. So if he fled, they are the ones responsible. And last, the IG never recognized the mobilization. So Blessing and her boyfriend did all of this without the IG's consent. And I sent all of this to Harrison. And I told him, with all of this, leads me to say she's a suspect. She's not even a criminal. She's a suspect and she needs to be questioned. And Harrison tells me that's not right to declare them suspect. I mean, like, God damn it. Like, Harrison, how do you think, mate? I don't understand. With all of this.
So Afiba's husband is mad at Arison for saying that Blessing should not be treated as a suspect. In my own opinion, Blessing is a suspect. Okay, Blessing is a suspect because she's a suspect. Her actions made her guilty. In my own opinion, her actions made her guilty. In my own opinion.
More than 10 facts. He told me that, oh, that's not right to declare them suspect. And he himself, he declared them suspect without even having 1 or 2 things about them. So this was what just, brought all my attention to Blessing to say that she could really know more than what she's letting on. She could not be a direct person, or she has hand in the case, but she knows more what she's letting on.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is yeah. So I just want to make sure I'm blaming everyone but myself. Who is saying that? You have not come down to Nigeria. You have no moral right to discredit. You know, who said that? I'm ignoring these people because I'm talking respecting. He's somebody that I used to believe he was doing the right thing, but I'm blocking him because if you come here, I've told you guys, no matter how good you've been on this channel, once I realize that you are asking stupid question, you'll be blocked. That picture looks very familiar. Someone that I've been supporting since here, but that your question does not make sense. How many times have he explained himself why he was not in Nigeria and we agree with him? So why are you so sentimental? Who is that? Please. Let me say this. Tony, hold on. I need to read this to you. Just I'm just. No, I need to read what you said. Now, remember, your voice has come out very clearly now, but I want to tell you what we could extract, because under Blessings, your voice went down. So we struggled to pick a few questions that you have for her. She flew to Abuja, refused to answer questions or give statements in her bar when she was invited. And 2, that you guys work and try to use a squad to try to remove Andrew, because I believe at the time you all believed that Andrew must have bribed the local police, so you wanted to see how they can move him somewhere else where he would be more neutral, rather than being with the local police in his domain who are already friends with him. When you guys tried to do that, it did not work until Blessing and her boyfriend came into this equation and promised to be able to do that or achieve that goal. And in doing so, they requested for the 2 million naira that was given to another squad initially. But however, you did not give her the money. But what your question here is that why did they not handle it the way they promised, by sending 7 police and all that? Instead, 2 police officers were sent. I hear you clearly. Yes, plus the fake petition. I'm coming there now. Okay. No, yeah. So that was that's a question that you have for Blessing. And another question was, in the petition, why come Blessing will put an unknown person when it is clear that at the time everybody knew, or at least it was known already, that the prime suspect was Andrew. So why did Blessing not include Andrew's name? So that is a question for her to answer and position her in a bad light. And again, that the squad that the claim was sent by the IG was later discovered that the IG distanced himself. When I mean the IG, the office of the IG distanced themselves from that information. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes. So if that raises further question on, were they sending people to go there and just end Andrew? That is a big question. So that places Blessing more of an actor, a suspect or a co-conspirator. So now Blessing also was calling Afiba when Afiba asked her not to call or text. Afiba requested that she call the police. Instead, Blessing kept sending messages asking that that Afiba send address. At this time, that led to Andrew discovering that she had a second phone. Although we already have transcript of our communication with Afiba, but our transcript did not include the damn part of that communication. We displayed this transcript a while ago. We appreciate if you can forward that full transcript to us, so we can have it. Yeah, you can do that later. So the IG never recognized that mobilization. So these are questions that we pick from you regarding Blessing. If that is true, just let us know if there was anything we missed. The reason I'm saying this is when we come out to display these questions, you should not say, oh, we omitted one question because we did not hear you clearly, but want to believe that we're able to capture all the questions. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. And one thing I want to say, as someone said, it's a suspicious behavior. Suspicious is from the word suspect.
Yes.
She's a suspect. She's not a criminal. She just has to be questioned properly. That's what I said.
Please, before I lose my mind, because of the interview you did, you said your wife told you. I listened to that interview. If I hear you clearly, you said your.
So Afiba's husband did an exclusive interview with a Ghanaian YouTuber, maybe Ghanaian YouTuber or Ghanaian radio station. I've not gone to see it yet, but that's what Sabio is referring to here.
I've told you about Blessing opening a shop and all that as part of the reasons too, as well, why she was coming or visiting Nigeria. Is that true?
Yeah, it's correct. She was opening a spa, and even she confirmed that on Harison's live once.
No, she was open. She confirmed that, but I'm just saying, yeah, she used that as an alibi. You know what an alibi is, right? So she used that as an alibi to say that she went to Abuja for an interview, right? But we want to compare, not just because she said so. We want to compare because there have been series of different social media news. Of course, everybody has right to travel. Nobody has to question them, but we need to get the main fact. Because Blessing actually distanced herself from that visit of your wife. I will tell you the truth. If you listen to that interview she did,
like this live, oh,
she distanced herself from your wife heavily.
When it comes on the cost of yourself, that's what you do. When you know who are your true friends and who are not.
Thank you.
I want to take you further than that.
I like this statement that this person.
Please like this live. There's 56 of you watching me. Can we take the live to 30, please? Thank you.
Comments here, even though sometimes I'm tempted not because even though you blame the commenters, some are really asking valid questions.
Exactly.
This is a very valid.
Exactly. Did you guys hear what Sabio said that at times when people are commenting, you don't blame them. There are some people who ask legit, real questions, and there are some people who just ask questions because they just don't want to know. They just want to be stupid. But you can't say people should not ask questions. You can't say people should not talk. You can't say people should not give opinion.
In question, and I will tell you from my own investigative background. Okay, I have no doubt that I hear from your tone, even though you've not said it in sentence, that Arison and it seems like Arison and Blessing somehow, I'm not saying they started working together from the beginning. You are sounding more like Arison is more defensive of Blessing.
Yes, that's right.
So I sent you on the chat. I sent you on the chat. I think we can see in my chat. I told him, I don't know what that W did to you. W is not the word WHORE. No, the other one. Okay.
The woman.
I think you see it in the chat because he suddenly came to start, accusing me and telling me.
You all knew that when Arison did that interview with Blessing, I came out to say, what kind of trashy interview was that? That what was that interview about? That Arison did not do well. I came here, and so I'm saying that no, the ground I stand, I'm not potentially backing anybody. You guys might come across and say, you're backing Arison, but then if everything comes back and there's tangible evidence to prove that Arison has some impact or something in this case with proof evidence, I'll be back here to call him out, to tear him into pieces. I will be back here to do it. And if it is the other one, Kai, I will buy petrol and I will add it to the fire. Because those people that we're talking now, these two, they are alive. But the girls in question, they are not, we don't know what has happened to them. We don't know what has happened to them. So it's really not about the people that are going about talking. It's about the people, the girls we are looking for, and also their family.
How do you say this? Based on what it showed me facts, it showed me the transactions, and it started even debating the case. And it started saying that we sent him money, we sent the Blessing money. Nobody brought this. I don't know. It's like the problem of money. Why money? Why not spend about money? Rather than spending about money in girls. Exactly. Is it one of people they're looking for money? I don't understand this money thing. Because everybody complain about money. I said once we spent over 7 million on this case, and people were just they weren't focused. Like, they spent this amount. This amount is very small. When you're supposed to spend, supposed to spend 1 naira if things were working well.
No.
In a right direction.
No.
You're not supposed to spend 1 naira.
Exactly.
So why is everybody talking about money? It seems like all information they just want from you is show us the money you sent. No, let's pay about money. It's not about money. People are busy. Everybody's talking about money. Can we stop talking about money, please? I'm not interested in money matter. Money. This one. What kind of money is this? Money. Everything is all about money.
My thought exactly.
But nothing. Two persons are they're talking about money. Please, can we focus on finding the guests? Nonsense money. Your voice have gone down again. Your voice have gone down. There's something you did again. Your voice have gone down. But I can hear you.
So the volume went down there. So that was the second part, and I'm going to be playing the next part. The next part is about 34 minutes long. So yeah, you all knew that, you all heard that money. Why is it about the money? Why is the money so important to the lives of the women that they are looking for? Why is money? After that, I was like, I did not gain any respect. I did not gain. Arison was on the news. Arison was on the news. So 10,000, Arison gained 5,000 followers. So bloody what? Right, the last part now.
I don't understand.
Please like this live. Please like and share. Like.
See, when I refuse to give my statements, my bank statements, and the transactions I made, and it's not against me. Like, they still insulted me, dragging me to this. And then what you're saying is not right unless you provide proof. What is money? Exactly what you're saying. What is money doing? Is money good for my wife? Especially a transaction of what that's 2 million naira or the other 1 million. The flights I booked to Arison, all the money we sent from Ghana to him, the money we sent to the police, or the air travels or whatever. If I show you these transactions, what is it going to give? Is it going to bring Afiba back? It isn't. That's why I don't show it, because it has my personal details. I don't see any value in bringing it social media. So, what you're saying is very true. They want only transactions. They want to see the transactions. Whether it's Arison, whether it's even then, everyone asked me for these things.
I understand why obviously Arison was chasing for that proof, because obviously in that interview with Arison and Blessing was like, show proof that you gave me money. So is Afiba's husband said that he did not give any money to Blessing. He did not give any money to Blessing, but money exchanged hands with the officers who he sent to try and get to know what's happening. And that money that he said that was given, Darlington came asking Afiba's husband to collect that money back and give it to them so he could send the 20 officers he wanted to send. At the end of the day, he did not send 20 officers. So it was 2 or 3 officers that Afiba's husband said he sent. I hope you guys are following.
Why would cameraman be asking for money? Cameraman, what are you looking for money for? Cameraman, money. Transactions. I said, listen, I don't have time for all this. It's not going to bring Afiba back. This transactions are not going to bring Afiba back. If you just need to make content to just make noise, there's no building. I'm very selective on what needs to be spoken on and what needs to be released to focus on, because there's a lot of things that I try my best to avoid. Not to be free to case yet. The case is still going in the right direction, I would say. Bridget's family, I see so much comment. I reached out to them, but I had no they never.
So people are suggesting to Afiba's family, Afiba's husband, to contact Brekete family, to contact Gistlover. You think all these people are not aware of this case from the beginning? Do you all think they were not aware? Do you all think that these pages, they were not aware of this case? Keep listening to his response.
Brekete family. I had 3 numbers. I called it 3. 2 of them were down. One was ringing, and he kept ringing. I called them in the morning. So they told me between 9 and 12 Nigeria time. I did not say what we had any. They never picked up my call. All right. Yeah. Let me put this like reaching out to TVs and stuff for this.
People also suggested that you should reach out to Very Dark Man. What do you guys think? They said he should reach out to Very Dark Man. I think Sabio is imploring him to reach out to Very Dark Man as well.
I think that we are just, we are calming down. We are just, not doing anything about it. We are actually putting the force like they were still. Okay. Thank you, Tony, for your time today. And I just want to end by making sure you did listen to. Did you listen to the 2 releases that I gave today from Whistleblower?
So I did say that the live stream on Sabio started with those analysis on the 3 other people that reached out to Sabio who said they knew Andrew really well. Like if you were not here in the beginning, let me know if you want to listen to that part of the first part of this live. It's about an hour and a half long. If you want to listen to it, let me know in the comment section, and I will schedule a live for maybe 7 o'clock tonight, and we can listen to that as well. But I've only just brought this part of when Afiba's husband joined the live. Okay.
Did you, during this live session, did you listen to the testimonies that I released today from 2 whistleblowers?
Yes, I did. I did.
I need to give you a reminder. It's okay. I just want to make sure you listen. You can make the judgment for yourself privately, okay? The reason why I ask you if you listen, because for me, someone will ask, what is my interest? My interest here is to help you and help the general public to make informed decisions on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you send evidence to me, I have evidence of the chats, testimonies, voice record of these whistleblowers. And I told you that one of the whistleblowers have communication, direct communications with Andrew, which he also shared with me. Okay? So we are not here to diagnose that again, but I've released information. You can always settle down and use that information to work out 1 or 2 things. Secondly, one thing I want to say to you, please do not be deceived by anybody. We Nigerians, I believe a lot of Nigerians here, they are all angry with the police as of today.
Yes, so
make sure you understand that.
Yes.
There is no sensible or reasonable Nigerian that at this point will not be angry with NPS. We are angry with NPS not only for what members of their team did during and after the event, but on top of the fact that till today,
shocking,
the NPS has refused to release whatever information or investigations that they are doing.
2 weeks are shown to 2 months.
Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt you. I think it brings me to a very narrow one direction road, which is, I mean, why don't you want to release information? It's either because they don't have it, like they don't know where Afiba is at the moment. Afiba and Celine are at the moment. They don't have the bodies. They don't have the actual bodies. They don't know where they are. And this is the only thing. And the reason I'm thinking this way is because the NPF would be more than happy to come forward and tell me your wife is dead, drop the case. Stop the noise you're making on social media. She's dead, she's gone.
Hold on, let me make this public announcement. I just blocked 2 persons now for asking him to contact this, contact that. If I
Wendy, he said he has reached out to Brekete, but maybe their number is not going through or something. He's having difficulty getting across, yeah. But he's made attempts. But he said he's having difficulty reaching out to them. And those ones, you see, people will call you. Why can't you return their calls? Like you saw missed call. Try and maybe it might be somebody, but he said he's not been able to reach out to them. I mean, or get across to them.
you, like Mr. Tony, contact this, I will block you because it seems like when the people are not listening to this case. You know, since when we try to contact everybody, they are refusing to take it. And you come on comment section here and be writing, Mr. Tony.
Daddy Freeze was one of the people that Sabio took this case to, as obviously Daddy Freeze jejely excluded himself. Even now, the rave man is now calling Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze must bring me back onto his show. He must do this. He must do that. Daddy Freeze must bring me back to his show. He's now compelling Daddy Freeze to bring him back to his show. The other video of him I watched before I unsubscribed from him, he was lambasting Daddy Freeze. It was lambasting him. So Daddy Freeze was one of the people who refused to take part in this case. They've reached out to Tunde Ednut, like many people have been reached out to, but they chose not to.
If you don't know how far they've gone in the case, keep quiet.
Exactly.
You think he's a child? Somebody that even has contacted CNN. What are you talking about here? Contact this, contact that. People don't listen. People don't listen. I'm telling you that this case, many people refuse to take it because they know already that they are scared of the MPA.
Or maybe there's a power. There's another power that we don't even know. Or maybe there's an individual or a group of individual behind this case that maybe they have not even come out to the open to us, but obviously that the police know about, or obviously maybe that Arison already encountered. Maybe there's some power behind that we don't even know. Because I don't understand why will Tunde not want to shout, will not want to talk about this case. And why did Daddy Free stylishly, yes, he gave them his platform. Why did he stylishly doesn't want to be a part of this? Even though when money is involved. Why? Why is the Nigerian news media not rolling this on their social media pages and their news pages? Why? Why?
Look, anybody. You take who told you I'm looking for followers? People did not hear what I said from day one. I'm not looking for followers. I appreciate people who come and who are following where I appreciate you. Even if you have participated here very well at a point and you ask nonsense questions, I will block you. I don't know how to be operator. So if you don't carry somebody say you're my friend forever, the day you mess up, I block you. I don't care. I'm telling you something people are behaving in a very. Are you trying to distract him? What is your wish here? To distract him, man. Somebody that has been running enter scatter. This man has not slept for how many days? He has gone left, he has gone right, he has gone south, he has gone west, he has gone east. And you are here writing, contact this person. Can you not contact on his behalf?
Exactly.
I came out here and I said it publicly to everybody, even without him saying it. I came out and I said, on my own, I was ready. He didn't know. I came out and said it publicly. I already calculated the money. I said, I am willing to offer $1 million or at least 2 million to promote this case. But you are not here listening to me. And camera turned it around and said, they shared 2 million. But I always said I was the one going to give. I was going.
He roped me into that me have collected money. That me I collected money. And some dingbats, they are still leaving comment under my section that you are collecting money. You collected money. That's why you are speaking for Arison. You collected money. Like, do you honestly?
To offer. And I was not even giving it to young YouTuber with due respect to everybody that is a young YouTuber. Even me, a young Instagram. I was looking for a big page. I made testimonies here and I contacted Tunde Ednot and big pages, but nobody is answering us. And you come here and write, contact this. And when you are writing, contacting this, those people you are saying contact this, you are following them. Why did you go to their page?
Exactly.
Ask them question.
Exactly.
Why don't you go to their page and write? Because you did not carry C and A case, I will follow you. You're supposed to go and write it on their page. That's what I expect you to be doing. Not coming here and say don't contact. Go to Brekete now. You have the ability. All of you.
Yeah. Go and bombard Brekete comment section. Go and bombard Brekete comment section. Go to Gistlover. Go and bombard Gistlover comment section. Go to Tunde Ednot's page. Go and bombard his comment section. That's all we can do. If you want people to listen, and yes, we are expecting them to come out, but they are not, and you are not coming to say that they should go and do this. Go, those of you that are saying that why did you do this, go on to those people's page, go and bombard their comment section with Find Celine and Afiba, discuss Celine and Afiba, and then go and do that.
I'm asking that question. Tag Brekete. You can tag them. Or if you don't want to tag them here, after this session,
go and tag exactly.
Why you not
So watch it. Tunde Ednut is not on YouTube. Hence why Sabio was saying that it was contacting people who have higher following. So we all know Tunde Ednut has a high following. So Sabio said he already reached out to Tunde Ednut. There was no response from him. He also reached out to obviously Daddy Freeze, but Daddy Freeze kind of like gave his channel a little bit, but he didn't actually put anything. He just gave it as a grant for people to come in and discuss, and he refused as well. Sabio said he's reached out to people on YouTube also who have large followings. I was not a part of the people that were contacted. Okay, he said he has reached out to people on YouTube who has large amount of subscribers who are getting all the views, but none of them reached out, even though it was going to pay them, to run the story, give the story awareness. Like I said, you can never tell where those videos will reach. You can never tell where you will share it to and they will watch. You can never tell, but they all refused. They all refused.
I mean, I would be more than happy. I'm not even asking anyone to call them for me or something. I was calling them on a normal call, like normal calls. I would be more than happy if they pick up my call and just listen to us, and maybe they could do something from inside of pressure. Because let me tell you one thing. People on this platform, like, they like you. I'm telling you the truth. Let me tell you, even when I decided not to take on this case, I decided to pause. They were not letting me rest. They wanted. They are passionate.
Me, I was not myself when Sabio said he was taking a bad seat, because I guess that stemmed from when that ranting lunatic saying he was raising curses on himself and not me. He also said some bad things towards Sabio and I think 3 other YouTubers as well. He also said like he rained lots of nasty abuses at them. So when Sabio was like, "Oh, he's taking a back step," I was like, "Wow, that I'm disappointed," And then one of the people that is still getting me going on, like talking this case, is Nezerville. Nezerville is a barrister. She knows the law. Her first video that I watched, where she made it clear what the law says about how I feel about the person who's coming out to turn everything to mago, I knew I was on the right path. I knew I was on the right path. I don't know why Nezerville stopped talking about the show anymore. I don't know why she stopped, because I don't think there's been any other follow-up videos on her channel in regards to this case. I don't know why, but that first video she made, I knew I was on the right path. I knew.
People want the truth, and I never said anything about. So I never said just they are beautiful people here. They are beautiful people here. Do you know what it is? The time in Nigeria now, some of these people are inside big nights. Just keep watching this show. Exactly. Because it's we need to appreciate. I do appreciate the public. Yes, I appreciate the viewers. But these people should help us to eliminate the saboteurs. Because there must be few saboteurs. Yeah. So these viewers are very good viewers. But those few saboteurs, let us block those few ones. So our viewers that are listening today, please, this is what you can do. We said, thank you. Somebody says about 2 a.m. over there. You see, you are still listening. So we appreciate you guys for being here. 100 is a number. What I want people to do is this. Don't be biased about this. Go to those platforms. Go and type it later. Every day, keep typing it until they get tired. Right there. Please. It makes sense what you're saying. Yeah. I cannot do much, but a lot of people can do a lot. And I'm not asking people except just standing for truth. Because today is my wife. Tomorrow, God.
It could be anybody else.
This no one is exempt. No one is. It's among us, Andrew. There's always an Andrew among us. You don't know who's a psychopath who could turn the next day. So you're fighting for your security, your family's security, not for me. I mean, that's passive. My case is passive. That's and I totally appreciate the support from people, whether from Ghanaians and Nigerians. I just want to mention something clear. I didn't say I hate Nigerians. I said I hate the Nigerian system. But I have Nigerian friends, very good friends, in the UK, the US, and here. And I communicate with them always. And they were the ones who, got me a lot of numbers in Nigeria to call when the case happened at the beginning. So I don't have anything against civilians, civilian Nigerians, but I'm against the system and the way they operate.
We are against the system too. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. So this is correct. That's what
you've heard from him. He has even told you guys he's against the system, just like me and you. I believe in larger number of us here against the system.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Because we know how the system back then Nigeria operates, and we know. And this is another reason I want you to understand this. Tony, please pardon me. And I hate to say it, I'm not trying to take sides, but please, whatever you do, just know one thing. Know one thing, that there are people, okay, who are in Nigeria. They kind of have some limitations, okay? Because just the same way you were worried about your safety. You see what I'm doing here now? I'm very stubborn, trust me. I might still be able to do it in Nigeria.
Arison is not, I totally understand.
Totally understand. It's in a bracket. It's in a bracket. That does not justify anything he's alleged of. He has right to come and defend himself, but I just want you to understand. There are things Arison can say publicly that he would not be able to say.
Yeah.
That is the truth, whether you like it or not. Because he does not want to go back inside there.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? But me, as I'm here now, there are things I can say. And when the police is watching this every day, I'm telling you this. Now, I'm not joking about it. They are watching it.
Well, I know they watch it.
When they watch it, they're going to look at me. They're going to try, who is this guy? Who is this? But they'll say, this one get abroad. Because the evil eggs in that police, they don't know that we are trying to make the reform in that police.
Exactly.
Came on, I supported IG. I told him, clean your police.
Yeah.
This is a case you can get good name from.
Yeah.
Did I not say it to you people here?
Yes.
I said, IG, clean your police. Clear your name. IG, you disappointed me.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to lie. You disappointed me.
They have everything. They have the case really
disappointed me. How can you tell me that today you have not come out with a report?
2 weeks down to 2 months.
What surprises and disappoints me is when Arison said, give them 2 weeks. Well, we gave them a month and a week, so maybe 7 weeks, 6.
But then, is it Arison's fault that the police have now extended from 2 weeks to 2 months? Because at the end of the day, they've already submitted their report, they've done everything. And like I said, when Arison brought this onto social media and started talking about it, do you know how many weeks this case has been going on, even after Arison came on to social media and started talking about it, before the police IG decided to come and make announcements? Do you know how many weeks it's been going on? And then, they came out, okay, the IG has said they will do investigation, and in 2 weeks' time. At that time, I was like, oh, okay, great. They said 2 weeks. Okay, why? We'll wait for 2 weeks. Arison were like, okay, they've told us 2 weeks because we were all paying. We were praying that in 2 weeks' time, let's give them the grace of these 2 weeks that they will come back in 2 weeks' time. But in 2 weeks' time, we are now here. Nothing yet. Not even an update to say, we just let you guys know that we are still carrying out investigation. We have reached a certain amount of place. We are setting up pace on something. Not even just a slight update from them. Is that down to Arison? Is that Arison's fault? Is that his fault that the police are taking 2 months? Me, I'm sure that by the time Arison gets himself out of this case, he will not be taking any cases like this anymore. If you are not on the ground fighting for your family, he will not be near. He will not take it anymore because he's been doing cases of obviously DV for women and stuff like that. I want to believe that this is probably the first kidnapping case that Arison has ever done. I don't know if he's ever done any kidnapping case before, but if any of you know, drop it in the comment section. But I think this is the first kidnapping case that Arison has ever been involved in. I think this is the first one. I've seen his cases of DV with women, men, police taking money from civilians. Those are the majority of the cases that he does. So I'm sure that once this case is settled, he will remove his body from helping anybody find any family member.
6-7 weeks now. Where are they? Where are they? 2 weeks have gone to 7 weeks. No statements. I don't understand. How does Nigeria operate? 2 weeks on to 7 weeks. I have said this continuously. Even if the police do not have all the answers yet, I'm just saying they should have released so far what they've been able to do.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is a report of the statement. We took this from.
Or do the same thing like every other police abroad would do. Like come out and say, okay, this is the stage we've reached. We are at a standstill. If there's anybody who know Andrew, if there's anybody who has been who is a friend, if there's any person who has ever worked with him before, if there's anybody, like come out and appeal for people to help you. If anybody has information about this guy, have you ever been in contact with him before? Either Facebook, please reach out to us. Let them come out and even say that. But nothing. They just kept mute. But people want to protest now. They say that they have released 4,000 police. So they have 4,000 police officers that they are not paying salary. Where did they get those 4,000 from? Where did they went to go and select those 4,000 police? So they are terrified now that people want to come to the street to go and protest. But a simple case of looking for 2 women is big enough for them to do.
Whoever's house, we did this, we found this, and that's where we are, and we are doing our best to reach. I mean, I shouldn't be the one teaching them what to say. This is something they are trained to do. Just do your job.
Jimmy Cash said, guys, remember Ben said it boldly. Yes, he did from the very first start. That Arison, this case is bigger than you. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than him. So why is it that you are now opening your mouth? If it's bigger than him, then let the police know what you know that Arison does not know. Because I remember clearly, yes, he said it from day one. So if the case is bigger than Arison, you, who Andrew is your friend, then go speak to the police, give them all you know. Because, yeah, he said the case is bigger than Arison. Give the police what Arison do not know. Give it to the police. And stop and don't let the young guy be dragged for no reason. You are way, way older than Arison. I want to believe you have like maybe 16 years. Abi, how old was Arison there? Did Arison not just turn 35 or 30 something? You're way older than him. So you said the case was bigger than Arison from the beginning. I remember that clearly. And Jimmy Cash has reminded us again. So if the case was bigger than Arison, that Arison did not know what he's got himself into. So which clearly shows that you know more than you are coming across, because every day on your live show, join my live show, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be hard, and you are dancing like a duck, paddling in the water. So then that thing that you said is bigger than everything that you have, that you know, give it to the bloody police, let them do their work.
That's why we need you. There's something that made me remember now. Just came to my mind. I know you have close relationship with the police. So we need you to update us, because you're getting updates from the police. Tell us what is the situation right now.
In my own opinion, I don't think Arison should be the one to come out and give updates. Because at some point, I think I understand why Sabio was directing that question at Arison. So I think there was a time Sabio said he reached out to Arison. He was about to reach out, and he reached out to Arison. And then just after he reached out to Arison dropped a post to say, oh, the police that he knew, the police contact that he has, told him that they've almost finished with the investigation. So maybe that's why Sabio is asking that, okay, since you have contacts that is able to give you an update that they're almost finished with their investigation, maybe they should give you a snippet of what they have done. By that is not Arison's job. Yes, he has somebody inside that said that, oh, they're almost through with the investigation, but even that person that said that they're almost through with the investigation, what do you think that officer that has given Arison update, what do you think that officer knows about the investigation? Even that person might not even know anything. Me, I'm just saying, it's not as if it's a fact, though. I'm just saying. So any update from the police should not be coming from Arison. It should not.
Tell us. Because this does not make sense. That boss that called you and told you to come. And I told you that his boys or whatever, that Andrew is no more. That boss, you have his number. You helped him too. So ask him question now. This is time for you to ask him question. Tell him, say, you call me that time. I help you with your police. At least you call me, I answer you. But you don't say my name did this case. We need closure. Arison, you are hearing me. This is what I want you to do. Go back to that man that sent the police that deleted Andrew. Even though he did not send it to go and delete him, but he was the one that sent the squad. I think officially, not. I know it's Blessing and the girlfriend that did the mobilization, but he was the one that sent the squad. Ask that man. Put that man in the police. If you don't fear that man, send me your identity. Let me post it here.
Mr. Sabio, I want to ask you. Actually, a request I want to make. I think what you're doing is truly appreciated. What a lot of people are posting on this about this case. But I think the right platform for Brexit. Someone said in the comments, Twitter, which is X. I think world leaders and executives are on X, not on Instagram mostly. I mean, they are on Instagram, but when they want to read the news and reach out to such people, you go on X, you don't go on Instagram. So I would make a request from people to tag the IGP on X, and if we can bring this case on X, not instead of Instagram, but if you can just post maybe 10 to 20% of this case on X and tag the IGP, because that's where they released the statement of saying 2 weeks and we will give you the news about Afiba and Celine. That's where they released it. They don't release it on Instagram.
So they are saying that
we can tag that or repost it and say.
So they are Afiba's husband is suggesting that most of all these powerful people in power or maybe police and stuff, that they are much more active on Instagram, which is on Twitter, which is X. So he's now suggesting that we should start sharing stuff on X. So I think I was on Twitter once, but immediately it turned to X. Me, I just jacked my out of that page because I felt like, why would they leave Twitter the way it was before and now change to X, everything black? Like, is this not end time? Is this not end time? I hope I'm not trying to be added into a sort of affiliation or something like for the darkness or something. So hence why I stopped using. But then I've opened another account on X, which I'm going to leave I'm going to leave the link on my community page. So if you're following me on YouTube, kindly go follow me there as well. If you're on X, I'm going to drop the link on my community page. Follow me, and I've posted a couple of videos there about Celine and Afiba, so you can retweet, and tag as much as you can. Okay.
It's been 7 weeks now. Where's the case? How far with it? Why are you not coming forward? And we keep tagging them, and I'm sure they would respond. I mean,
Mom5, you have S if you don't, because I don't have S, but I'm willing to go and open an account there and tag them. But just so people know that I'm not even doing this for social media. If anybody else, any other person have S, I can use their account. But I don't think, because I've been accused of useless things that doesn't make sense. So if I wait till tomorrow or next tomorrow, if I don't get information on anybody willing to use their S page, I will open X and I will post the S account here, and I will make sure that we post it and do that request. Okay, Tony, I'll show you on that.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm going to take that. Yes. I don't so yes, I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm going to create an account for this, specifically for this case. What nonsense? 2 weeks, 7 more weeks. IG, they watched me. In fact, now yes, I'll go talk to IG. I know why. Because some of you people, and I'm coming to Nigeria. I'm coming to Nigeria this December. Nothing will happen. What nonsense? I don't understand. Somebody is trying to help his country. He's telling you people do the right thing. This is a question of do the right thing. What are you scared of that
Oh, God has sent those boys. Even we said, okay, we'll pay you money to do your job, or your job that you are paid for already. And they still, with that, they don't do it. I've never seen this kind of thing like this in my life. God. Police force. How come you people are like this?
Nataya.
That in Nigeria, one of the whistleblower, when he was sharing his testimony with me, you know what I told him? And I'm just saying this for other people to learn, because God forbid it will never happen to you again.
Amen.
But I'm saying this for other people to learn. I told this person, I said, listen, during my participation with the Nigerian government operations, I realized that if you are really looking for urgent facts, you would have dealt with TSS.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. If one TSS director has sent interest on this matter at the very beginning, Andrew would have confessed what happened. The facts would have been known.
Yeah.
You see the difference between TSS and police? I'm not saying they too don't have skeleton, but I'm just telling you, because I know other cases in the past, TSS handle things very differently.
Yeah.
Police, you just collect money and you forget your sense. Even though we know that collecting money, okay, Tony, I want to say this because somebody made a comment here that I believe I'm not really in front of that person. I'm 50-50 between him. I don't know if you reached out to him. But Tony, I want you to do this. Everybody's hearing us live so that they know that I'm not only person concerned. There is one guy, he seems to be someone who is very passionate in helping people.
So that's a very dark man. They are suggesting that you should go and contact.
He has a very big platform. I don't know if you have ever messaged him. His name is Very Dark Man, the Very Dark Man. Have you messaged that guy? Good. You know why? This thing, I want to be sincere. I don't think I messaged him. I know I messaged Tunde and the rest. That guy, I'm not here to promote nor speak against him. He seems to be somebody who is also passionate in helping. For publicity, I would suggest, I will reach out, I will contact you his handle just for, I know everybody don't agree with him on this section, some people are 50-50 about him. So just like me, I'm not his fan, I'm against him, but you know, I think we have a platform. Yes. I said somebody tag it, his handle there for him to see. I don't know. I think maybe I can hardly hear Tony now. Maybe he's asking. I'm just saying, just the same way you suggest something in terms of getting the police attention more too. He was in the IG office today. That boy, he did a video today. Arison used to go to IG office. All of them used to go to IG office. I don't know why they are not telling IG. Is it? Yes, make sure you tag the very correct handle, because you know, most of these popular people, they have fake handle somewhere. So I'm going to make sure you say you can tag him yourself. Very okay, yeah. But you try to send him a message too as well. You know, if there's not that is not aware of this case, so because this case has been going on, but you know, sometimes some people want direct contact, you know. So also reach out to him for promotions and see if he can draw the attention of the police to this. You know, it seems to be someone who is passionate. He has received a lot of enemies because of trying to help. Just like the way many people turn themselves to my enemy because I was trying to help. Thank you guys for tagging the very dark man. To be honest, I believe with someone who is passionate And if he agrees to do this as well, it's going to blow. But that doesn't stop what we are doing. We are adding forces. I have continually made statements publicly. This is not about Sabio. This is not about Sabio. Don't make it a one-man show. Everybody's voice is important.
Yes.
All of you that stayed on this live this night from Nigeria, use your data. May God always protect you. If I block you out of one or useless comment, please, I'm sorry, message me, I will unblock you. I don't need to do it, but just know one thing. Anytime we have somebody here, no matter who that person is, as far as that guest is here to give their own side, be respectful of them. Nobody said they should go to this is why I said listening is a problem. Now, somebody made a comment, he said it's too late to go to DSS. I never said they should go to DSS. You people listening at all on earbuds, they pay some people. I always said for learning process, next time, God forbid, anybody within Nigeria that something like this happened to, your best bet would be to deal with DSS rather than NPF. That was what I said. Who's asking anybody to go to DSS now? Some people, I don't know whether they are here, they came there. Just right here, somebody's already committing rubbish. Just listening. It's already too late. Nobody said they should go to DSS. I have already explained that. Next time, for those listening, this is what you gain from attending this session. If anything like it happens within that Port Harcourt area, I don't want to get into my identity for the one saying, don't work for DSS. I never work for DSS, but I know their operations. DSS, there's a way they behave. And in Port Harcourt, I know of some cases in the past where people went missing and the way DSS handled it. I'm telling you, if DSS removed, if it was DSS that went to remove Andrew, I swear, Allah. So I want to go use politicians at this public forum. Anyway, oh God.
We are rounding up.
Sometimes we use this in respect to Muslims. I didn't mean to call Allah or whatever. But what I mean is, between me and humanity, one thing I know for sure, DSS tends to handle issues more professionally than some bad egg police, especially within that Port Harcourt area. The brilliant police officers that we have, they are few, and the bad eggs are more than the good eggs. All right? Somebody said, can you tell this man to stop hiding face? Can you? I don't blame you. If I got this person, people would say, Sabio, your body to the heart. Tony, your final word for today, you have said enough. Please, let us keep this video. This way is long enough. We are going to follow through with it. Again, we are going to open the X. We are going to tag MPS. Please, anybody watching us, go ahead and tag the MPF on X. We are going to do that as well. Another thing that I could do, or the investigators here were planning to do at that time, I'm telling you something, I didn't disclose this, but what they were planning to do at that time too was also to write a letter through the U.S. Commission. I don't know if we'll be able to do that again, but there's a reason why we can do that regardless of the nationality of the people, because we can express our concern from the US. We can express our concern with the Nigerian police, and we can reference this case as a case of interest, because this is not looking good. Okay, so Tony, I will let you be now. Do you have anything to say?
I just want to appreciate and thank you for the opportunity again. this platform and the time and effort that people are putting in, and especially yours, just bringing more truth or room to truth to be said and clarifying things. We are only there to clarify things. That's all.
Yeah, we're here to clarify things. We need to recover the girls.
Yeah.
We believe it. Because what we are hearing from that Port Harcourt, you will not believe this thing I'm telling you. In such time, hold people for so long. That is the truth. They hold the people for so long. It is very possible.
I don't get you on that. I don't get you on that.
The reports we are hearing from there.
So that was just Sabio saying, obviously, Port Harcourt police that if you have any problem with police, don't ever have any problem. Like if you're in Port Harcourt, stay away from Nigerian police. So anyway, guys, that was just the voice recordings of when Afiba's husband came on Sabio's live. Like it's almost like we've been here for 2 hours and over. So like I said, this was just, I just want you guys to hear what Afiba's husband has said and what has been going on so far and all the allegations that has been leveled against Arison, and also obviously with Blessing as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. Like I said, there's the first an hour and a half of when Sabio was talking about the 3 whistleblowers who said they know Andrew before he was quiet, and they shared stuff with Sabio. So if you guys want to listen to that, let me know in the comment section. If you're watching this live back, or if you're still here, let me know if you want to listen to the analysis of Sabio in regards to those messages Sabio received. If you want to, then I'll schedule a live for either later on today or maybe tomorrow after church. I'm going to church tomorrow. We can do it for later on in the evening. I'm back to work next week, finally. I'm back to work next week finally. So let me know if you guys want to listen to that part. And if you are not interested, well, that's fine. Because it's a very lengthy video and I don't want to be sitting down and editing it and then uploading. I don't want to do that at all. So it's better we all listen to it on a live. So if anybody interested in listening to it, I will schedule another live for Wendy said yes, please. All right, okay. I'll maybe schedule that live for maybe tomorrow or later on tonight. You guys let me know in the comments anywhere you're watching this video. Let me know if you want us to listen to Sabio's first half an hour and a half, if we should listen to it today or tomorrow, and then I will schedule that live. So guys, I'm just rounding up here. I'm starving. I need to go get breakfast. I need to go eat breakfast. I've not had breakfast, so I need to go eat breakfast. So thank you so much to each and every one of you who have been here from the beginning. I really appreciate you all. Like I said, the focus is to find the girls. The focus is to make sure that those who have a hand in the disappearance of these girls are brought to book. Anybody at all, anybody whatsoever, I'm not leaving anybody out. I'm not canvassing for anybody. Anybody whatsoever that has been found to have a hand in that disappearance, in whatever these cases has become now, let them all be brought to justice. And also, this Celine and Afiba's family, they deserve a closure. They deserve to know what happened to their daughters. They deserve to know where they are, either alive or not. Their family deserves to know. And I think it's the high time, like I've always said, that Nigerian police has to be reformed. I am still of that opinion any day, anytime. Celine said, yes, please. And I'll be like, oh, thank you so much, Celine. Okay, I'll schedule it for, and when do you guys want it? Do you want it later on tonight or we'll do it tomorrow, Sunday? Let me know in the comment section and I'll schedule a live for that. So thank you so much, each and every one of you. And for those of you who are watching me, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, you guys, you still did not like this video. Only 27 people like this video. Now, why are you also stingy with your likes? Why? Wendy said, well done, mom of 5. Your efforts on this will not be in vain. Amen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go now and I shall see you all later. So if you're watching again, please listen, drop your thoughts and opinions, suggest whatever you think might be able to help, in regards of getting people to get to know about this case. Because like I said, it's been going on for so long. I just wish that this would not go on like the case of Mohbad. Okay. I just wish it would not be like the case of Mohbad. So thank you guys, and I will see you all later. All right. Bye, guys. And don't forget to subscribe. If you're just watching without subscribing, don't forget to subscribe, okay?